What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Yesterday was an enormous day for Marvel Studios, and I apologize, this video is coming out just a little later than I would have liked today. However, we have got to talk about everything that happened. You guys immediately started DMing me when the soundtrack hit the internet. That's right. Confirmation of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Very unlikely source to drop it, but it did indeed. We've got to go over that, cover what happened with it, and then, of course, Kevin Feige, the most official source of all, president of Marvel Studios, yesterday confirming Charlie Cox from Daredevil. I've seen his quote misinterpreted and misreported in a couple of places, and you can't really blame people. They're excited. We'll go over exactly what he said about Charlie Cox playing Daredevil. Charlie Cox has officially joined the MCU, and I'll explain via one of our own exclusives from earlier this year why I can say that with 100% confidence and tell you at least one place I've confirmed he'll be showing up from my very own sources. We're breaking down everything yesterday for Andrew, Tobey, and Charlie Cox, reprising their roles, previous Marvel characters coming into the MCU. But first, if you could consider hitting the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content, and that's all we do. Everything from the official Easter egg breakdowns, recaps, trailers, and reviews like this, to news, scoops, industry insider reveals, and of course the occasional anonymous 4chan plot leak. So if you're into that sort of thing and it's for you, consider hitting the subscribe button. That'll automatically enter you to win our next PS5 giveaway that we're moving up substantially. We're giving one away at every 20,000 subscribers, on the way up to 1 million. All you have to do, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff there. So of course, let's start with the Tobey and Andrew news, because it's pretty easy to sum up, and this is exactly what happened. Yesterday, the soundtrack for Spider-Man No Way Home hit the internet, and this is just like, you know, Dune hitting the internet as soon as it was ready to go on HBO Max, because when these are picture locked, when these HD assets are rendered, like the soundtrack, once they become digital, they're one click away from being uploaded into the cloud and the masses, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. But there was one track on that soundtrack that was particularly exciting, literally the word Spider-Men. Now, you don't use the word Spider-Men unless there's Spider-Men plural, and there's no way that this doesn't mean that when these themes are woven together, that of course we're going to see Tobey and Andrew alongside Tom Holland's Peter Parker, 3 Peter Parkers in one film, as that original Sony Latin American trailer that is now over a year old from December of 2020 told us we were going to see all the way back then. And as the speculation has run rampant throughout this year, that leaked video with the CGI debunk that eventually was proven to be correct, all of the leaked photos, now it's almost as confirmed can be. And while we may not see them in a final trailer reveal, we're only 9 or 10 days away from the film getting released, and this is about as much confirmation as we could have hoped to get. Now, on the flip side of that, another character rumored to show up in Spider-Man No Way Home is, of course, Charlie Cox's Daredevil, who got confirmed yesterday by President Kevin Feige, the most official source of all, to be joining the MCU. And this is exactly what he said while sitting beside Amy Pascal, of course, the big co-producer on all the Spider-Man properties, in a press interview with Cinema Blend for Spider-Man No Way Home. This is exactly what he said, quote, "If you were to see Daredevil in upcoming things, Charlie Cox, yes, would be the actor playing Daredevil. Where we see that, how we see that, when we see that," and as soon as he said when we see that, Amy Pascal sort of lets out the sinister cackle, very close to a Green Goblin cackle, "remains to be seen." No, it actually doesn't remain to be seen. Reference my exclusive here at the channel via one of my very own sources. Remember, guys, I live in Atlanta. Atlanta, the source of a lot of filming, not just the location of Marvel's Pinewood Studios outside the city, but they film a ton downtown for multiple films, but especially for Disney Plus series. And regarding that, we confirmed Charlie Cox on set for She-Hulk almost 6 months ago. I'm a little fuzzy on the date, but the video is still up at the channel. One of my sources revealed that he was on set, confirmed him to be there, and had something to say, details about his role, that in fact he would be playing Matt Murdock, not Daredevil, when he saw him there, and that there might have been a little love tension between him and Tatiana Maslany's She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, but it was more of like a dream sequence in reference to the scene with what was going on, just her sort of imagining it. But what I will say about this, though, is that we've seen the leaks, the photos, they've been everywhere. We know he's going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home, and that's why Amy Pascal let out that sinister laugh. He was like, where we see that, how we see that, when we see that, and she immediately laughs because she knows it's like T-minus a week and a half until that when actually goes down. And that's, of course, reconfirmed by the fact that we already announced the Daredevil Man Without Fear series that's in pre-production at Marvel Studios. Look, when I first started this channel 3 years ago and I was in the deep annals of all of this Marvel Cinematic Universe reporting, of course, some people were like, all of that stuff is ridiculous, but here we are 24 months later, and all of those original scoops from late 2019 after the Sony-Disney re-agreement have come true. And this originated with one scoopster, a friend of the channel, Mikey Sutton, was saying stuff like, Sony negotiated Venom crossing over with Tom Hardy's Venom. They're actually going to have a live-action Spider-Verse. Guys, that's almost a full 2 years ago. It's over 2 years ago. We were talking about this stuff. And now one by one, these have all fallen into place. And of course, what's really going to lock this in is not just Echo, who's a main tie-in with Daredevil, a Daredevil adjacent character and always has been, but the return of Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, a major Daredevil villain, which we all expect we're going to see in less than 24 hours in episode 4 of the upcoming Hawkeye series. It was heavily teased, of course, in the last episode. Now we've got it all coming together. It's crazy to see, it's even crazier to think about, but as the hype goes even higher for Spider-Man No Way Home, I think I almost like the way this happened better. If you're an absolute super fan, if you follow channels like mine, if you keep up with the MCU reporting news, Tobey and Andrew's been confirmed for you for quite a while. But if you're a layperson, even someone like my brother who watches every MCU movie and already got his tickets, didn't even know that that was the plan to bring Spider People back. So my point is that if you want to know this stuff, you can. And if you don't, you don't. And they didn't put him in the trailer. It's almost the best of both worlds. And if you were hoping for a Tobey and an Andrew confirmation, the word Spider-Man should be more than enough for you. It's also going to be lit to see Charlie Cox back as Daredevil. But guys, again, I'm really sorry this video came out a little late. This was breaking news like a day ago. I was traveling all weekend. I want to give a huge shout out to my boy KJ Saka. Some of you may know him from other projects, like he's a drummer in Pendulum. He's drummed with Millennium, Destroid. He signed me with Impossible Records. We put out a huge tune called The Wind over a year ago. We're working on brand new music. It was an amazing weekend. I just wanted to shout him out real quick because I know I've been telling you guys about the music and the stuff I'm doing on the side, but I was traveling. I was in Vegas all weekend for that. That's why this video is coming out late, and again, I apologize. But quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff real quick before I let you go. All right, so here's the plan. I'm going to give out a PlayStation 5 now at every 20,000 subscribers all the way to 1 million. So where we were doing them on the 50 and or 100,000 subscriber mark, I'm going to try to give away 5 this year, knock on wood that we're going to press up to that milestone, alongside a ton of other Marvel-related giveaways. The giveaway rules have always been the same. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button so you're a subscriber, comment on this video, and then because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All videos have this announcement in it, so you'll never miss the rules if you listen to the end, but when a winner's announced, it's announced right in the same place. If you're checking for winners, I also usually put it in the title. We just gave away a PlayStation to 900,000 subscribers. You'll see it parenthesis in the title. So if you're like, hey, did I win? Check the videos, check towards the end. Thanks so much again for all y'all's support. I know it has been a ton of Spider-Man trailer 30-second clips. You guys are used to me running out 8-minute videos talking about, reacting, breaking down, and reporting on what's been going on. I have been so busy towards the end of this year, and the way YouTube works is you can't upload 3 or 4 videos a day. It just doesn't work that way. And with these Spider-Man trailers and how thirsty the algorithm has been for those videos, it's kind of hard for me to squeeze in an 8-minute video when 2 trailers have already come out that day. But we are going into crunch time now into Spider-Man No Way Home, and I have some absolutely insane videos lined up for you guys in the next couple of weeks. I'm super excited about them. All that being said, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay vigilant going into the holiday season, and remember, as soon as the 13th rolls around, that's when the quote-unquote review embargo is going to be up. And a lot of these idiots cannot review something without spoiling it. They don't understand the difference. And so, yeah, I mean, take it the same way I am. I'm going to do my best. I really getting that close to the film, want to stay out of it. And if you're feeling that, maybe you don't open up your Instagram, Like the morning I did right before I got to see Avengers Endgame, and I saw concept art of Captain America versus Captain America. Someone had already seen the film and done concept art. So, so that was cool. This is actually story time now. You know what else was really cool? The night before Avengers Endgame, someone went through my comment section and started replying to everybody, spamming links to the leaked scenes. It was a foreign film with like Hulk with the Infinity Gauntlet and Cap with Mjolnir and shit, and I had to go comment by comment deleting them all. And I knew that if people opened them in the replies, they were going to see this footage they didn't want to see. So I had to go like video by video, deleting every single one. And yeah, I died on the vine. So unfortunately, Endgame was completely ruined for me. I mean, I love the film. Don't get me wrong, amazing experience. But I just knew everything that was coming. And that's my light spoiler warning this time. Is just know we're getting into that crunch time where someone's going to log online and say, you know, Harry Styles is in the end credit scene for Eternals the night 2 weeks before the film comes out. All right, I love you guys. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow.